Hello people, it's me, Liblini, and we are back here. Dominion 6, Light Age, CCP, EVE Online. By now you hopefully know what is going on, and wow. Hey, it's okay. Sorry, but as soon as I started talking, my cat came in. It's like she just waited. Oh, a moment. So I'm back. Probably I should have paused the recording. I have to remember to cut this out. So I just wanted to make sure my cat flap is properly closed, since my cat is smart enough sometimes to get herself some extra outside time, even if she is not supposed to go outside at night because of the near forest. That's always giving me heart palpitations. It's okay. It's like she has a sixth sense for the moment where I start recording. Funny. Back again here. It's still the earliest of the earliest. Nothing much has changed, but for some reason 3 random events hit range of shadow, one after another. First, Nejidego the Cloud Mage joined us. Hooray! Then next, an assassination attempt at the Cloud Mage because of giant rats. It's some kind of joke. So then was this battle here where giant rats immediately ate our new Cloud Mage. Now that's kind of funny. Can I give us team color squares? Yes. So the rat's a bit small. Oh, our Cloud Mage tries his best, but he is level 1. So... yeah, sorry, my friend, but there is 1 or 2 spells you could use, but this isn't it. Are fairly beefy, human-sized rats. And they have... oh yeah, they got stunned. As if this will help, considering there are 3 of them. Let's see how long he can keep this going. Oh! Turns out, nope, he immediately died just after I hit go. Yeah, sorry, Cloud Mage, you were not long for this world. Then another event in the range of shadows. This time we get some minor gems. That was chaotic. And we managed to get the Merryman, our weird mercenaries. So let's see, we have now 2 different targets. And I probably will do this. Oh, yeah, there is of course this province and there is this province. Income 200, income 100. Yes, and we should go to the south because there is our first neighbor. And we want to get some distance between us. So Ishti has somehow survived everything the game threw at him. Now he is commanding 9 elephants for his trouble. He has now also some basic infantry with swords and some basic infantry with spears. And we have this spear guy, who can guard commander. The trouble is, of course, we now have not much to put our earthbound in. And yeah, this guy is only a Raven Lord, but I guess we can put them there for now. Ah yes, of course, I remember I wanted to give myself a second commander before marching off. Then we have these guys here. Revolt is actually a fairly bad leader, as you can see, leadership 15. And -1 for 1 squad. And yes, these guys, archers. Archers we will probably run. Well, we also can't give them another formation. I'll put them in front to shoot the enemy real fast. Our normal guy will be in the middle, and then we'll put our normal weirdos in the middle too. And these guys are supposed to attack the rear. in the hope of stabbing themselves some leaders. And of course, these guys will simply rush forward to kill everything in their wake, putting them as far behind as possible so they aren't running away from the rest of the army. Unsupported elephant attacks are bad. Like unsupported infantry attacks while the elephants are not doing anything, so I put them like this. Then now Yishti is prepared to go off with reward and his strange little band of archers. Well, let's see what we'll do. Oh, I also have a new scout. So let's do this. Scouty, my friend. You'll need to look a bit to the east now, but I'm already sending someone here. I have one there. Well, okay, there is contact in the south. So let's go to the south and take a look around. Since these guys are probably possibly moving upward, I'll be forced to get... But yeah, but they only have archers instead of crossbowmen. Might be... Well, I have a fairly big army now. And we give the Merryman as a juicy target to the enemy crossbowmen. Putting them right in front should mean that they're attracting all the long-range attacks at first. And since crossbowmen are fairly slow, this should give us some time to close with the enemy. So let's go to the silver wall first, since the crossbowmen are the worst target in terms of defeating them. And you, my friend, can now go over there, I suppose. And now let's switch things around. We don't need more caretakers, but we need storm generals. And instead of scouts, we'll now get iron. Ah, shit! All of our mages have one. I could get another Raven Lord for stealthy shenanigans. It is a possibility. Huh. I guess another flying scout then. Fuck, resources, bad. But I need more troops more badly than this. We have enough scouts, so fuck it. Next turn I'll switch back to mages, since then we'll have several blessers in addition to our board game champion here. And oh, wait a minute, I have an idea. Perfect. So of course we don't have as many units now, which is a shame, but this means now I have all the 50 idiots I need. Ishti is of course without any blesser since he doesn't use the earthbounds, but my next army will then use one caretaker and the other guy will use the second caretaker, and I am guessing I will be forced to use the armies before I'm up to 25 and more earthbound, at which point a single level 1 priest won't be enough anymore. Technically, over 20 is already at the edge of reasoning, since the first bless will probably land on the priest himself. But anyway, we are attacking now. We are researching now, and we have seen our first enemy, Bogarus, Fantasy Russia. So let's see if we can get the elephant finally rolling. Libluini out. Ah, fuck, another double turn. So I get what I thought. And we are back. The other end of the double turn. Yeah, we lost the crippled units. I'm the worst with this shit. Then Bogarus attacked... Oh no, it's Raga, another nation. They are kind of our brethren, just that they are fire and ice instead of just one or the other. I mean, they can be fire or ice, and depending on what kind of pretender design you make, you can utilize one or the other. And I guess we have Favashti here. Is this... Ah, fuck. Getting sidetracked by seeing a message on Discord telling me that yes, the game has turned. Ah yes, so these guys are composite bow armed idiots. There would also be fairly nice cavalry, but I guess if you have composite bows, why not use them? You can always rush in later. I'm sure the charge bonus could run the same, but I guess with mage support, letting the enemy come to you is also a valid tactic. Yeah, these guys are toast. Cataphracts, those are high value targets, but they're also immensely strong. Luckily they are fire resistant, so it seems like this is the day of the fire. And the Faravashti was apparently just well, let's say it, what's the word again? Summon. Then there was a battle on the Silver Wall, where we lost 3 infantry and 0 archers? We didn't even kill that many. What the fuck happened? I could have sworn there were... Was the fucking shit so far off? Then Centra. Unrest, of course, and the population goes away. Oh, fuck you, game. Then Centra. A black bow of Botov gain. Whatever the hell that is. So, apparently the Silver Wall wasn't as scary as I thought. Silver Wall. Well, a lot less crossbowmen than expected. Well, now I'm disappointed. But hey. Let's see. We'll probably go down to the south because Millgate is in my capped circle and it's still multiplayer custom to not just squat into someone's capped circle if you don't want an immediate war. So we'll go down to the south since we have a higher chance of fucking things over. So these guys will probably go into Mighty Pillars next then. Another high value province we aren't getting. And then we'll probably have to go eastwards and north and northwest. Oh, there's another nation showing up. Andarmania, I think they're all dog-headed people or something. But at least we have Silver Wall. A little gift for us. So we are still not dead in the water. Now we have 2 different leaders and can go back to Harab Seraphs. I mean, start with them, I guess. Yay, we have mages. And let's keep it at this. I thought, oh yes, of course, I recruited 2 leaders, not another scout. So let's prove it with the normal scouts for now. Since there is something over there, I'll scouting more to the west now. Heavy cavalries and crossbowmen. That's kind of mean game. We'll try to get to the south and then swing around for another go. Still have another turn before we have to pay for our archers, which we didn't even have to use so far because the enemy died in embarrassingly fast tempo. So now the next guy is on the line. Be careful here. You want to have them stop and stay behind troops, not that other shit. And we have finally a space free for... Whoops. Nope, we don't. Oh, that's kind of funny. I guess I either have to keep the elephants off or do something else. I keep forgetting our normal leaders only have 3 scrats free for the morale starts going down. So that could be going on, I guess, until now. Well, they have fairly high morale, 16 even without any bonus. So let's see where this is going. Next army is now going up in number. Now that I have more resources, I actually can use up all the recruitment points now. And basic infantry. Yes, so not much else left to do. It's still early, even though we slowly start to see our competition. Let's see, if I have enough elephants together, I will try crashing forward to the east. Maybe we can establish contact with the throne to the east, like we have with the throne to our north. South is... yeah, that throne is Bogarus. To the west, probably nothing. This one is far too way away. But we can probably get the one in Polegrave, and if we are lucky, the one over here in Out. But right now I'm concentrating on cleaning up my capped circle and then sending off the second army to the east. Hopefully the second army doesn't encounter even more heavy cavalry in this one. Well, that's it. Libluini out. Hello people, Libluini here, and we are back to Dominion 6, CCP of EVE Online and here in this fantasy world. And... shit. Now it's allergies again. Yes. After a nice week of alternating between rain and sun, the weather switched back to lots of sun and dry wind, and of course my lungs took in an extra load of plant spores. Shit, what's the name in English? You know, that shit that flies through the air and clogs up your lungs in the summer and shit. You know, it makes you sneeze. Fuck it. I don't have time for this. Let's continue here. We had a battle in Dragon Ridge. And we won. Our Mammoth riders killed a ton. Everyone else had minor losses. And we stormed 20 crossbowmen dead. I'm guessing those 20 crossbowmen are the main reason we had losses. Yeah, stomping and yep, that was a nicely executed battle. A lot of stomping. Oh, and we got province resource in Caelum goes up thanks to slave labor. Oh, isn't there any problem slave labor can't solve? Of course, this is good for us because we had to rely a lot on our weird iron crafters to get enough province resources. And 30 is about 3 of them. Now we are back to Harab Seraphs. Now we have actually more resources than we can use thanks to recruitment points problems. And I want elephants have a ton of them. But Earthbound, yeah, if we could. Let's see. And we have Iras, of course. Yeah, of course, we could recruit some of the lesser idiots. Thanks to the hierarchy. Lesser amount of recruitment points. English. Hard to speak sometimes. Then let's order the next scout around. Let's go to the south this time. Yeah. So my gambit worked out because this was the only province someone could have attacked without seeking drive with us. And now we have to fight the archers. So let's get on with this shit. Now, oh wow, it's the equivalent of an infantry unit being kind of dead on arrival. I have to recruit this idiot here, so I can carry them back without losing turns. Yeah, it's all continuing. Can't really say we have to stop now. Absolute minimum viable army achieved, I guess. We also are up to Earthbound levels. Okay. I see. Let's replicate what we had this time. This guy is in the south. Again, someone to attack the front line and someone to attack the back line. Yeah, we have to move the mages back here. And we have these units. And we have more Mammoth Raiders. Double line formation and into the south here. And of course the Earthbounds. Yeah, the Earthbounds. We need to give them someone. It's kind of annoying that I need an extra commander just to properly employ them in a long line forward facing. Oh, these guys can fly, so. And then I'll have to give them. Yes, of course I want them to get buffed over since they have such a long range. I can't just set them to fire immediately and then have them buffed later by our little weirdo here, who with Divine Blessing then gets everyone up. So the funny thing is we could just one leader, 2 leaders, 3 leaders. It's a bit interesting. So many cavalry. So many cavalry. But anyway, I want to see how many losses we can take here. Because if it's really annoying, I would like to know this now than later. At least it's right next to Caelum, so if they get beaten, every survivor will end up in our capital again. So, next turn we'll expand some more. Wait, research? Research is here. Yeah, it's still ongoing. Construction is ongoing. Conjuration. Enchantment. Death. Ah, yes, exactly. Cause man construction. And then by... yes. Location is a bit low. Can't really just... oh, fuck. My mercenaries. Completely forgot I had mercenaries here. Well, shit. That means I have to go to the bidding screen. Do I have money? Yes, I have money left over. We're all 61 and... nah. So now someone has to bid more than 404 gold to get those weirdos. Well, let's see if we can get them next turn. Oh, someone is blocking us, so I guess this was a short turn. Turn over Libluini out. Hello people, it's me Libluini. We're back with Dominion 6. In the name of Hilma Weiger Peterson, we're trying to conquer the world. In the name of Caelum, the bird people. And we are now in the late winter of year 0. And I guess 12 more turns will show if I ever upload this shit or if it gets deleted. Well, continue. We are up to construction 2 now. And we're now slowly getting to construction 3. Yeah, a lot of battles. First off, our friends from Andramania, with those funny looking dog-headed people, have conquered some random independent province. We have this block of sacred dog soldiers. Nice starts. Then the blessing begins. And the butchery. Yeah, some have already gotten 1 or 2 little scratches. Blurred and unsurroundable. The dark vision is probably normal. Interesting, bless. Oh, I guess they were scripted to attack a rear, try to run to whatever was there in front of them. Then our battle of our own. We lost some of our archers. I can't fucking believe it. They're among the shittiest units, and I've put them out in the front. But I can't kill them. Always. Well, at least this time they managed to pull their weight a little bit, but still the Mammoth riders did most of the killing. Exactly the same thing happened. The archers shoot, our mobile tanks shoot, and then the butchery begins. Yeah, that was fast. Bloody, but fast. Then we had a battle in the Mighty Pillars, where our friends of Raga managed to actually got defeated. I guess there's a limit what you can do with a low number of high quality units. Well, fairly good, but those dog soldiers are actually better. I guess if they use their composite bow or their charge bonus, they could pull out and pull forward, and of course they are fire resistant, but still they are probably fairly expensive units. They do their best, but there are just far too many enemies. The sad thing is, if he had a block of 10 or so of those, then charging in would probably have broken the first squad they reached, and then they would have charged into a second squad and broke that 1-2. And the militias would probably all have died regardless of what happens next. So instead, the enemy took heavy losses, even one of the commanders fell down, but it wasn't enough. Not with a squad this tiny. This of course means we now have an opening, because there is probably no second expansion party hanging around. And our second battle in Kunal went as expected, by which I mean the enemy heavy cavalry did charge in and kill a lot of our light infantries. But our Earthbones and Mammoth riders did their best. Funny, now there are only 2 left. Yeah, that's a massive battle, and of course the only reason it doesn't get worse is because our Earthbones are good enough that they manage to hold firm and coast them down with bolts. Plus our assholes in the back row keep casting magic spells at them. But yeah, our Mammoth riders didn't survive this. This is kind of misleading because the other 2 fled. the battlefield. But yeah, we managed to kill 10 heavy cavalry and 4 run away. And read the tiles is, yeah, 6 of our running units made it back. I hope 2 of them were our Mammoth riders. Then there was Ergamus and Dragonridge, thanks to lightning striking large boulders. So Kunal is now ours. That's a nice surprise. At least we didn't bounce off immediately. And we can now scout a bit further. The next block is kind of reversed. Lots of crossbowmen and then heavy cavalries. And since we have 0 elephants, our block of idiots can now walk back in shame to get reinforcements. At least none of them are wounded. I suppose they're all recruited, or nope. I'm still recruiting 3 elephants. So if they get back, there's 7 at least I can put in. And then I'll decide what to do next. This army, yeah, it's kind of funny. But this would be basically a duel with nothing else to stop the heavy cavalry. I can probably get away with 7 elephants, and holy fuck, oh, some refugees I see. So I'm scouting in this direction, and I should scout in this direction. Well, we managed to clear our cap circle and gain some additional money and resources. Now, since Mighty Pillars is now weakened, and since our friends from the south didn't manage to get in there in time, this of course means we can march forward and heavily abuse it. Our stupid archers are still with us as ablative armor. Yeah, we managed to get them, so now I have 3 more turns to kill them. So since we're still expanding, things are looking up. We're now up to 7 provinces in total. That means I'm still one of the worst players ever. But probably we're up to 10, 8, 9, 11 or 10. Depends. Man, I hope we can crack the province 10 then with 7 elephants. Because fuck, yeah, but then we have another large bucket. I guess it depends. What the fuck is on the other side here? I guess I have to see what my scouts bring me next turn. While we're concentrating on the Mighty Pillars. And since scouts are marching all over the place, this scout can now go down here and look what's actually there in the Throne Province. Otherwise we are hacking or slashing our way forward. And we have to be careful because these guys are fairly good warriors on the battlefield. But, well, at least let us see if they can deal with heavy cavalry first. If you're lucky, they'll like me and step around to north and east and then around to the west or something. You probably have still 1 turn before they're marching off too close to us. At least if we can get the Mighty Pillars, we have a good point where we can plop down a fortress if we want to. Now, optimally we can then get further to the west and then up to the north to clear things off. But well, as always in a strategy game like this, we want to expand into every direction. What happens is, of course, now I need at least 2 more turns for elephants, so we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 19, 11. Yeah, that should be enough. And then we have enough chaff to keep on trucking the normal way. It's kind of embarrassing. Everyone is already dead. But hey, I just remembered. So, wait. Oh yes, Vidaunan. You can of course go there and collect some survivors. if I'm waiting an extra turn to get above 10 elephants. And oh yeah, okay, good thing I remembered this guy, so he can bring the survivors from here back. And this should be here. All our survivors be accounted for. Yeah, these guys are next turn. So in 2 turns from now, all our survivors are back in Caelum. I have 11 Mammoths, and the second army is ready to punch out into the east, I guess. And if I'm not getting stopped, I guess I'll then form up a third army to get into the north. So do I have some scouting here? Okay, since there's so many scouts here, I'll try to get a look into the north. And luckily, as a flying unit, that is that easy. 1, 2, 3, I guess, is the call here. Perfect. Yes, yes, it continues. And let's select... right, I need one with Earth and Death. Because Courseman construction needs Death and Air. You give 1 air gam and you get 1 course construct. Which is a shitty undead with a lot of HP and low stats, but they're charged with electricity because they're built the Frankenstein way. Which means as long as the enemy doesn't have shock resistance, a bunch of those can be the nightmare of any enemy, since every time you hit them, you have a chance of getting shocked. I think there might be something about long weapons like spears and lances that might negate this, but still, they're still undead. That means they're extremely cheap to make. But we can make them even cheaper is the deal. There's something here we want to unlock in the realm of forging, because there are several items that give a bonus to getting more course constructs, and since they are already at 1 gem per undead abomination, if you can get it down to 2 or 3 of them per undead abomination, you can get a fairly insane undead construction machine rolling. That's my strategy for this game. But of course, to start with, we only have 1 right now with the correct number of paths. Technically speaking, Yaxtare here could do the same work, but with level 2 in air, he is actually capable of being a combat mage. So we want to hold him back for that. So next on our list, therefore, is more Harab Seraphs. Not only for the hefty research they come with, 11 is not too bad. And sometimes you get lucky with additional paths, but I guess nope. 11 is nice medium. 13 and up is good, and everything below 10 is normally seen as bad. These guys, for example, have 7 research, which is very bad. You only want them because if you want to do some earth-related forging, you have this nice forge bonus, saving your gems, and of course you want them for resource bonus in places where there isn't much. That's it already, for this turn at least. Let's see if I can talk some more later. Libluini out.